It is so awesome to be at this event today because before the lawsuit was filed, in order for the people of Texas, we the people, to participate in the process of choosing the Speaker of the House, it was illegal for us to have such a vote. It was illegal for the people of Texas. And it was really interesting to hear sad news coming from different legislators as though we were responsible for electing them, but they were responsible for taking business from there. That we shouldn't really be participating in the process of self-government.
And I don't know who all, a bunch of them, Edam, Briscoe, there's yeah, everybody yell out who you are, okay. Resolute Media, who else am I missing? Anyway, a bunch of people got you guys up here, so thank you. And I'm just so glad to have Representative Paxton here tonight to our event for Women on the Wall for our Texas Speaker Showdown preview party and the bowl game. So, you know, I'm going to let him talk to you because you don't want to hear what I have to say, but we want to hear about his plan for leadership for Texas. Representative Paxton.
We all have these concerns, and we've watched what President Obama's done for the last few years, and it's been a great concern to all of us. And then we had the elections in November. And it was very exciting. Yeah. What you guys did in November was amazing. And even in Texas, 2 years ago, we were down to 76 Republicans and 74 Democrats. And in this last election, we went to 99 Republicans, and now we've got 101. And we now see this opportunity that we've never had 100 Republicans. That's 2/3 of the House. That gives us opportunities to do things that are historic that we've never been able to do. And you guys gave us that opportunity. And so after the election, I looked at that, and we were talking to many people, trying to get different people to run for Speaker because we felt like we needed a more conservative leadership. Last time we had almost an even mix between Democrat chairs and Republican chairs. And we had probably one of the most liberal houses that we've had, at least since I've been involved in Texas politics. And now that we've got this 99, a little over 100 now seat majority with the new people moving over to the Republican Party, there are things that we need to accomplish that we can't accomplish with the current leadership. To own your own home someday and not have to pay taxes on it. We need to find a way to lower property taxes. We're all just renters. Because if you always have high property taxes, you never truly own your home. As soon as you stop paying those taxes, you don't get to keep your house anymore. So we need to find a way to lower property taxes. And we also need to do something with our business tax so that we become the state that every business wants to move to. Because if we become that state, and we can become that state with the kind of leadership that we can have this session, we can become a state that has the opportunity for any business to want to come here. I want to make Texas that kind of state so that we have jobs, that we have opportunities, and we have places that people can work. So I want to thank you guys for coming out tonight. I want to thank you for encouraging my family, for encouraging me, and I want to thank you for your involvement. And I want to thank you for getting out and voting, for getting good people elected, and I promise you that your efforts will not go to waste. So keep on working. You guys have done a great job, and thank you for being here tonight.
Do we want Democrats choosing our Speaker again?
No!
I mean, it was so wrong what happened 2 years ago. And I was so privileged to be the plaintiff in a lawsuit that Kelly Shackelford filed concerning we the people having a voice in the race for Speaker. And so again, I just thank you, because we the people are making our voices heard and saying we want a true conservative speaker. I'm so grateful to Collin County, right here where we are, who has passed a resolution, I believe even unanimously, saying that we want even Ken Paxton as a speaker. And of course there are two candidates. I think that Ken is heads above, actually, in making the calls and gaining support. So again, thank you so much. God bless you. Look forward to working with you. Come January 10, when this vote is going to be in the caucus, January 11, when the session opens, let's be in Austin. Let's support our friends there.
Yeah. So really what we're facing here in Texas is the grassroots effort, what we accomplished in November, making sure that we had a true conservative majority, our voice being heard. It's us against them. And the them is the Joe Strauss and the lobbyists and the people in power and the position. And they want to shut us out. They want to keep that Republican elite group in place. I say it's time for us to have a true conservative speaker so that the Republican conservative platform that we worked so hard on a few months ago is actually heard and passed. And we know that if Joe Strauss is our speaker, that Republican platform will not be heard and certainly will not be passed. So I just encourage everyone, what we've been doing, the phone calls and visiting our representatives at their offices and letting them know how we feel, that we continue to do that. And we even bring it up to a higher level to let them know that these votes that they supposedly are offering to Joe Strauss because they signed a pledge card 2 years ago, it's unacceptable. Their pledge is to their constituents. And we need to make sure that they understand what we want is a conservative Speaker of the House. And everyone here knows that I'm endorsing Ken Paxton. Because I believe in my heart, he is the right man. And he's the right man at the right time. And what happened in Texas, with a full tsunami of conservative representatives going down to Austin, we cannot allow that to go to waste. We've got to ensure that we have a conservative leader in Austin, and Ken Paxton is that person. So thank you all for being here. Continue to make those phone calls and those letters. And in a few days, we're going to make a difference, and we're going to pass historic conservative legislation. Thank you.